All right, hey guys. So I'm doing a Thursday pick a card reading, pick a deck, and this is going to be in regards to your past, present, and future regarding the relationship that comes through on your mind. This can be any type of relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic, but if they all come out to be romantic, that's fine. It is what it is. I'm not going to know the dynamic of the relationship. I'm not pulling that. I'm just going to pull the past in regards to you and this person, the mutual energy, the present current situation, mutual energy, and then the future mutual energy is basically what will happen, what will be the outcome or the advice with this relationship that comes through. All right, so the decks I'm using are the Gilded Tarot Royale, the Scorpio Sea Tarot, and then Legacy of the Divine Tarot. All right, so just you know how this works. It's based off your intuition, which deck you're feeling guided towards. So just take a minute, pay attention to the decks. All right, use your intuition. And I'm going to pause. I'm going to clear starting with deck one, the Legacy of the Divine. Deck two is Scorpio Sea Tarot, and then deck three will be the Gilded Tarot Royale. All right, so you guys take a minute, pause, do whatever. There's going to be timestamp below for each deck. All right, so this is deck one with the Legacy of the Divine Tarot, and it's basically I'm going to do 9 cards and then advice. So in regards to the relationship on your mind, we're going to get the past. For you and the person on your mind, deck number 1. All right, so in the past, what I see is I see communication. All right, I see dating. Possibly you guys in this situation, you guys could have met online. It doesn't have to be. It could be that that's the way you guys communicate electronically. All right, but there's healing that needs to be taken place in this. And it tells me too that you guys could be disconnected for quite some time with the person that's on your mind. So here in the past, it's almost kind of like this ongoing situation. So even in the distant past or even in the recent past, I feel like there's been no movement with this connection that needs to be healed. The Four of Swords tells me that you guys are on a break. Regardless of the type of connection that's coming through. The Knight of Cups in reverse, it tells me that kind of somebody could have done you dirty, you could have done them dirty. All right. Just in regards to disrespect, using, whatever. The Knight of Cups is all about love, you guys. And the fact that it comes in reverse tells me that something didn't get off on the right foot anyway. Something was miscommunicated. There was miscommunication. There was it's the opposite of the Knight of Cups. It's the opposite of the Knight in Shining Armor. It's the opposite of communication. All right. But the Page of Swords tells me that you guys are kind of keeping, at least, you're holding on to the energy, and that's mutual. So you and the person that's coming through on your mind are both holding on to this connection. You could probably feel their energy. You could probably sense it. All right. But you guys have been on a break for some time. So let's just see how you guys are feeling mutually. All right, so the mutual energies. This could be, you could be dealing with a water sign. You could be a water sign. All right, you guys could work together quite possibly, but again, here we have mutual energy when it comes to healing. You guys will notice that I did turn the 2 of the cards in the upright position. I don't always feel drawn to read reversals, but what I feel in the present situation is you guys both have a strong desire to work on it. You guys could actually be coming out of this breaking period too with that desire to heal. The 7 of Coins tells me that you guys have this desire to heal, and that's mutual energy. The King of Cups to me is probably this knight in the Knight of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups in reverse, I was compelled to flip it over because of the 7 of Coins, which is talking about healing. So if the King of Cups is coming out here and, you know, they messed up the situation, or they're taking more of the energetic toll as to what happened, I do feel like they're trying to correct that. They're trying to correct that within them. They do want to work on themselves as well as this connection. All right. And mutually, what I see happening here guys. You guys will come together to work on this. I failed to mention at the start of the video, you guys, this is a 30-day intention read. Okay, so you could feel all this energy of this relationship, this dynamic kind of bubbling up. You know, you're like, I know it's not over. It's not the end all be all. It's got something's gonna give. All right, I feel for whoever was drawn to this deck. You are, doesn't matter how long you guys have been in separation, you know that something's going to give. The Eight of Coins tells me that you guys are in the current process of working on it, or at least trying to come up with ways, even mentally, energetically, to work on this connection. All right. With the Four of Swords and the Seven of Coins, that's a lot of healing. So even in the past, you guys were aware that this connection needed healing. Even in the present, you guys are aware that this connection needs healing. But what I do see is forward movement. All right. The King of Cups, whoever this person is, it does not have to be a water sign, where they came in reverse, where they're coming in and they weren't being honest, where they weren't giving you their all or giving this connection their all. They're working on themselves and they're healing it. They're doing their part to heal the connection. I hate to blame people, you guys, but what I feel is coming through with this is somebody messed up with you. All right. And they're coming through and they're trying to change themselves in order to heal the connection. So let's just see what the future holds for this connection. All right. So here's what's going to happen in the future. All right. We have the Three of Wands, the Moon card in reverse, and the Four of Coins in reverse. All right. And what this is telling me in regards to the person that's coming through this energy is, you know, they're going to be opening up that heart space. The Four of Coins is somebody who's protecting themselves. They're protecting their energy, where they weren't coming through, where there was no give and take. It could be too that this person just took. It was all one-sided. All right. I feel like this person's coming out of that energy. All right. Willing and ready to share themselves. So if this person was withholding anything, if they were being secretive, if the entire relationship kind of dissipated off this person's darker energy, they're going to be coming out of that with that Moon card in reverse. All right. The Three of Wands is all about you guys making connections, waiting for ships to come in. I do feel like if anything is to happen with this, which I do feel, there is going to be some movement. It's not going to happen until like the end of the 30 days. All right. And that's because I still see some transformation that needs to take place within this connection. So let's just see what your advice is for now. So some of you guys, this is going to very much apply to a romantic connection. All right. And for those of you who have been kind of holding out, waiting for some kind of movement involving a romantic connection, where this person did not see this connection as a wish fulfillment. Maybe they didn't see you as a wish fulfillment before, where they took advantage of your kindness, your love, or maybe even roles reverse. All right. This person, basically what I'm being told is this is going to come back and be reconciled. It's going to be rectified. All right. You got the Emperor, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the King of Cups, transforming into this Emperor energy. And it doesn't matter if it's a male or a female. This person, I do feel like, is coming back embodying the version of themselves that needed to be embodied when you guys were way back here in the past. All right. And I do feel that the majority of you are probably looking at this as a love, a romantic type of love. Just know that your intuitions are correct about what this connection is. Okay. If this is not a romantic connection, I just feel like the Lovers is coming through because the person on your mind is coming through to make the right choice, to be the bigger person. Maybe they couldn't be before. They're coming through to make amends. All right. So you guys just keep doing you. There's nothing really to struggle. There's not a lot to struggle here. I almost feel like for the majority of you that picked this deck, it's almost like you've been waiting anyway. It's like this much time has gone by anyway. So what's to wait a little bit more before this connection properly heals, right? So I'm just going to pull a chakra card just to see where you can help kind of clear and heal the connection as well as yourself. All right, so these two wanted to jump. Look at that. We have rebirth, and just think in terms of the connection. Okay, we have this is going to be like the earth star chakra. So just know that a rebirth is coming through to this, and you can ground yourself. You can do Earth Star Chakra, listen to that Hertz, or even just do a guided meditation. And then you got the full on, so maybe even doing like a clear, there's a 7 minute and a 14 minute all chakra balancing that you might want to listen to. All right. But this is also coming through as Soul Star Chakra. So the one that's right past the crown. All right. So healing either way, maybe just doing a full chakra clearing and balance and set the intention to heal this connection. All right. So that is deck number 1. I'm going to leave it right there. All right. So those of you who are drawn to deck number 2, this is a Scorpio Sea Tarot deck. And let's just see what's coming through for this connection. Deck number 2. This can be any type of relationship. Most likely, I see love. We're going to get the past, present, and future situation or outcome on this connection. This is a 30-day intention read. So let's just see what the past looks like for deck number 2. You guys are coming through. I don't read reversals, you guys, unless I feel completely drawn to do so. So just keep that in mind when you see me flip the cards over. All right, so here is the recent or distant past. All right, we have the Emperor coming through with the Knight of Coins and the Sun card. All right, so in the past, it's like this connection, whatever type of connection it was, it's kind of moving real slow. The Knight of Coins is an indication of somebody that needs to heal. All right, so whatever was going on in this relationship, I don't feel like things were quite rushed. You guys were probably taking your time. And if this is like a familial type of situation or a friendship, I feel like the healing has been going on for some time. All right. In romantic aspects, I feel like this is probably a connection that just never really got off the ground, no matter how happy you guys made each other. All right. I do feel like there's some soulmate energy in here with that Emperor card. That's divine masculine. And what this is telling me more on the romantic side is that there was a masculine, doesn't matter if it's a female, the masculine energy is needing to heal in order for you guys to actually come together and see the full level or the full scale of happiness that this relationship, all right, has the opportunity to kind of conceal. All right. So what I feel is happening is in the past with this connection, basically, whether it's a romantic partner or just somebody that is really important to you, it's taken some time to heal this connection. It wasn't moving along very far, but it's like there was no rush. There has been no rush because ultimately I feel like the outcome is to want that happiness. All right. So I don't feel like there was a lot of rushing in the past with this connection, regardless of what type of connection it is. I don't feel like there was any rushing. Everything was going along just fine. I'm not pulling to see what the disconnection was, but overall I see happiness, contentedness with this connection coming through. So the present situation, all right. The present situation for deck number 2. I almost feel like this could be a newer romantic situation. You guys meet. Yeah, you guys are meeting. Everything is going fine. You're taking your time. You're going slow. And then boom, here we have conflict. All right. So here, this is in the current situation. What I feel is something actually recently could have disrupted this connection with that 5 of Wands. All right. It's almost kind of like this. This is what I'm feeling with this connection. You guys are moving so slow coming through with that Knight of Coins energy that somebody could have gotten kind of pissed off. You know, it's not going anywhere. Basically, I feel strung along. Now, even if it's coming to terms with healing a familial relationship or a friendship, it's like the healing wasn't going the correct way, and I feel like somebody could have just reacted. I do feel like it's more romantic, though. I feel like somebody's feeling like they're being strung along. They're just being pulled, but there's a deep, deep connection. I feel like this is mutual energy, you guys. So this person feels the deep connection too, but they're moving so slow that it's almost like somebody feels like there's some games being played. All right. In the present situation, we have the 5 of Wands, which is depiction of maybe a fight, maybe an argument, breaking away, feeling strung along. We have the Eight of Swords, so it's like bound. You guys are kind of bound. You're holding on to this connection regardless of whether you guys are communicating or not. All right. Ultimately, both energies, both parties within this connection want union. The Three of Cups is coming together. It's seeking union. It's happiness, good times. All right. And then we have the Ten of Cups coming through with wishes being fulfilled. So I do feel like you guys probably have just recently gotten into this dispute or disagreement that has pulled the connection completely apart based off of the lack of interest that's kind of being shown here. So I almost feel like it's like you guys both make each other happy. You both are identifying the soul connection, but it's moving so slow that somebody's kind of getting impatient. All right. It could be the person that's drawn here, doesn't have to be, but ultimately what you guys, what I feel is the one who is being rushed still wants this wish fulfillment just as well as the one who is, I'm not going to say pushing, because I feel almost that you guys have been tying on this connection for some time. It's almost like I would feel the same. Somebody's stringing me along. All right. But regardless of the pull apart, regardless of whatever's happened on this disconnect, you both are tied to this connection. You both are in your head about it. You both cannot get out of your head about it. So let's just see where this connection is going in the future. 30 days, the connection, where is this going to head? You got the Page of Wands coming through. Oh, look at that. Even deck one had that Lover's card come through. So here's what I feel. So here's, you guys are going to be coming out of the disconnect regardless. I do feel like it just happened, but you guys are going to come out of the disconnection just as quickly as maybe you entered into it. All right. You just got to hold on, hang in there, be strong, because it is. The Page of Wands is all about new beginnings. This is innocent. This is inspirational, and it's really good things. All right. You two inspire each other. It's almost kind of like somebody once wanted to insert their foot in their mouth as soon as it opened up. Like, especially if you felt like you were being strung along, you guys that were casually dating, whatever the dynamic is, it's like, it's like, what's taking so long? And the other person's like, well, what's the rush? All right. You got the Lover's card coming through here in the future. So I do feel like there's going to be communication on the dynamic of this. I do feel like this is more romantically involved. You know, if it is not a romantic situation, I just see that you guys are going to be coming to here pushed in the future. All right. And the right choice is going to be made to repair the situation because of the positive vibes that are coming from these cards. All right. But I do feel like it is more romantic. I almost feel like somebody was trying to push something along, and the other person is pulling. So somebody's pushing and the other one's pulling, and it's like, nah, y'all just need to talk and lay the groundwork, because I feel like whatever is happening with this connection right here, you guys maybe never set no boundaries in the first place, and that's, communication is going to be everything. All right. But I do see you guys coming into the future here, the next 30 days, communicating, talking to each other, telling each other how you feel. All right. And moving forward from there. So let's just see what your advice is for this connection. The advice for deck number 2. What is the advice? Yeah, you guys don't fret, don't stress. I feel like this whole thing just happened. I feel like the split just happened. Yeah, some of you guys are looking at this as a missed opportunity. Oh my God, what did I do? I should have never said anything. But don't think of the Four of Cups as the cup being handed back to you, okay? Don't fret over the situation is basically what your angels and spirit guides are saying, because this is going to be, whatever happened was meant to be, all right? Nothing is, like, everything is supposed to happen. Everything happens for a reason. And maybe what this connection needed was that reboot, all right? Words needed to be spoken for the reboot. And there is a favorable outcome that's going to be coming through here. You got the Four of Wands, which is all about marriage. You got the Lover's card, which is that soul connection. All right, so your guys' intuition's on point with this connection. Everything will be fine. And I feel like for the Five of Wands that came through here, I don't even feel like the argument was like super big. I don't feel like anything was obnoxious about it. I just feel like somebody said something and it kind of scared, maybe even pushed the other one away. But that's temporary. So let's just see what chakra card comes through, so you can heal and kind of focus on that chakra, clearing it for deck number 2. All right, you guys are coming through with card number 26, dreams. So this is like the third eye chakra. So make sure you're paying attention to that third eye. Listen to third eye healing music or even a guided meditation. Also pay attention to your dreams. I feel like this too has a lot to do with your intuition and you knowing the role of this connection. All right. And then we have nurturing. This is the earth star chakras. So the third eye and the earth star chakra are where you guys can focus some attention and healing when it comes to this connection. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there and we're going to go to the third deck. All right, hey there, deck number 3. So if you chose deck number 3, this is the Gilded Tarot Royale, and past, present, and future. All right. I'm not going to say all of these are romantic. However, the first 2 decks I feel were more romantically inclined. All right. Some soul connections were coming through there. This is a 30-day intention read when we get to the future part. So you should be seeing some things unfold with this connection within the next 30 days. But let's see what the past looks like. And this is mutual energy. Another soul connection. All right. So here's what I feel in the past. You got the Six of Pentacles coming through with the Two of Cups and the Empress. So what I feel is going on in the past, and this is mutual energy, is I do feel like this connection was recognized at the soul level right out the gates. It doesn't have to be right out the gate, but this is in the recent or distant past. All right, so this connection coming through is a soulmate connection for sure. This is the third one that has come out with the Emperor or the Empress right out the gate. So I do feel like all of these are soul matey connections, but this one was recognized a while ago. All right, recent to distant past. I feel like everything was good, everything was harmonized, everything has been pleasant about this meeting. All right, here in the recent past. The Two of Cups is about communication. It's also the soulmate card, right? So I feel like maybe you guys were even talking about the depth of this connection. You know, everything here in the past is balanced, going good, going smooth, successful even. The Empress card too is an indication that, you know, that could be the person that you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. It could be a mother figure, a parental figure, or somebody that just means a lot. All right. But everything seems to be pleasant and going good here in the past. Communication about feelings, hopes, dreams, wishes. So let's just see what the future, or the present, I'm sorry, is looking like. The present situation for deck number 3. All right, so here's what I'm going to say. This connection right here, if this is a newer connection and you've just recently met this person, you know, it's been a couple of months, or it's, you know, a few months old, what I feel is everything moving into the present situation is also good. All right, everything seems to be fine right now. Everything seems to be working out. So if you're drawn to deck number 3, I almost feel like this, it could be that you're just looking at tarot because this connection might seem too good to be true. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that is because there's no negativity in the past. So I almost feel like this is a newer connection coming through, and you're just trying to gauge or maybe even see where the potential lies in the future. All right. This is mutual energy, so I feel like the Seven of Wands that's coming through right here is just showing how you guys feel about each other. So still keeping each other on that pedestal, thinking about each other, only having positive thoughts about each other. The Queen of Swords tells me there's a lot of communication going on right here. I feel like this is loyalty, this is love, this is, you know, the whole entire package. That Queen of Swords energy, she's coming in the correct position, a good parent. You know, you guys could have children independent of each other. I do feel like this is going to be a romantic connection right here. With this Queen of Swords energy, this is business, it's success, and I feel like that's the atmosphere or the dynamic of this connection. And then we're running into the Ten of Pentacles, which is wish fulfillment. And I feel like you guys have had this run-in the past. Things are perfect. You're moving into the present situation. Things are still going good. And I feel like you guys are both kind of mutually seeing that you don't want it any other way at this moment in time. So this is really beautiful. This is awesome. This is awesome energy to have, especially when it comes to a romantic connection. All right. So let's just see where this is shifting in the future. Next 30 days. You guys, definitely have your angels, your spirit guides, however you believe. You guys have that, you have your guides protecting this connection. I'm going to say that because the Wheel of Fortune's coming through. So in the future, the next 30 days, this connection is looking really on point. I got to tell you, you could be seeing the numbers 1010 a lot. There's a lot of major arcana in this 9-card spread, but this is deserved. All right. So for those of you who were drawn to deck number 3, I almost feel like you could be thinking that it's too good to be true. Why is it going so good? Things never happen. Sorry about that. Got a little 4-year-old in the background. Anyways, with the Justice card coming through, I just feel like this is your angels and spirit guides saying you guys both deserve this, so don't fret over it. Sometimes our fears, you know, can create some animosity within us that's not needed. So I feel like your angels and spirit guides are just saying you guys deserve good things too. All right. And don't ever put that in your head. You guys cannot think, oh, it's going good, so what's going to happen now? All right. So if some of you guys have thought that, you got to take that thought out of your mind. This is just something that's coming to you. It's deserved. On the emotional level, on the stability level, that solid level with that 10 of Pentacles. You guys have a lot of positive cards here, and I just feel like your angels and spirit guides are really favoring this connection. It's protected too. All right. So no matter, you just need to lay any fears. I'm going to say this. If you guys were drawn to this reading in general, and especially deck number 3, I feel like everything is going good for you. And basically what I'm being told is that you guys do not fear any negative shit happening with this connection. It's going good. You deserve it. And keep your thoughts positive. Where's the next level? Where's the next level that you want to go? You know, think about the next steps you want to take within this connection. I see a lot of positive communication. I see really good things happening, and I see protection too. So let's see what your advice is. The advice for deck number 3. Get this card that fell. All right. So your advice. So coming through with the advice. We have the Hanging Man, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to leave it in reverse because I don't feel like this is going to apply in the upright. I don't feel like anybody's being greedy. I feel like the only thing that's being kind of ill begotten in this is maybe some thoughts or fears. Okay, fear of the unknown. And I feel like what your angels and spirit guides are saying is don't fear the unknown. Don't fear the future of this connection. All right, the best thing you can do is think positive, not negative. All right, so I feel like there's a lot of fear of the unknown in the future. It's like this almost seems like it's too good to be true. Well, sometimes things are not too good to be true. All right. The Hanging Man too is a very spiritual card. Usually in traditional tarot, the Hanging Man always got this positive glow around his head. And that's a very spiritually connected card. So another major arcana coming through to confirm. All right. Don't hold on to any fears or doubts or worries when it comes to this connection, because everything is going to be fine. You guys are embodying the love, compassion, and nurture that you both deserve. I feel like there's a lot of positive energy coming through on this connection, you guys. And I do feel like it's going to really it's going to move forward. It's going to excel. And there is nothing to fear in this connection, no matter how new it is. All right. And I do feel like it's probably rather new. You guys could actually be dating for months and everything is just going good. Nobody's rushing. Nobody's pressurizing. I don't feel like there's any ill going on either party. I feel the mutual energy is just on point for this connection. So if you feel like you need healing within this connection, let's just see what chakra card you could work with. Look at that. You got visualization coming through with that third eye. All right. And what this is telling us is basically to think positive and manifest positive. All right. So when you think positive thoughts, positive things happen. Okay. So where do you want to see the future of this connection go? Where do you want to see it go? And then think about that. And I feel like within this connection, you guys actually have the opportunity to think big, all right, about this connection. So this is beautiful, you guys. I don't do pick a read or pick a decks very often, but hopefully, you know, if you guys enjoyed this, I would just ask that you guys like the video, please, so that other people have the opportunity to see the messages. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Take care.